Welcome to Mouthpiece Theatre. I'm Dana Milbank.
And I'm Chris Cillizza. President Obama called Henry Louis Gates to the White House along with the man who arrested him last week, Cambridge Police Sergeant James Crowley, for what might be called the Suds Summit. The three men declared in advance which beer they would drink while they cooled racial tensions. Crowley wanted a Blue Moon, Gates ordered a Red Stripe, and the president got a Bud Light.
Bad choices all around, gentlemen. The president drank a beer made by a Belgian conglomerate, while the professor's beer was from a British corporation. And Crowley, worst of all, the full name of Blue Moon Belgian White. Who goes to a multiracial meeting and orders a white beer? How would Crowley feel if Gates ordered a Bandit Brown, or a Big Black Stout, or even a Double Black Stout? On the other hand, at least Crowley didn't order an extra pale ale, a great white beer, or the dreaded White Rascal.
We think all three men would have been better off using this moment to promote some of the lesser-known brews.
Gates, to celebrate his confinement, could have ordered a breakout stout.
Crowley would have been well served with an Instigator Doppelbock, and for the president, we could have recommended an Ale to the Chief.
For Obama, this notion of beer diplomacy offers great potential to help him resolve many intractable issues.
For example, he could call in some of his foes in Congress.
Senator David Vitter would get a nice, cold, happy ending.
Former Congressman Chip Pickering, just sued by his wife, would drink Bitter Woman from Hell Extra IPA.
And South Carolina Governor Mark Sanford would quaff a microbrew called Triple X Porter.
But why stop there? Invite the entire Republican congressional leadership team in and give them a choice of brews.
Demon Fuel, Devil's Brew, Fallen Angel, Hell, Evil Eye, Satan Red, The Beast, or my personal favorite, Lucifer.
Senator Jeff Sessions from Alabama could talk about judicial nominees with the president over a little Dixie beer.
And Senator John Cornyn could discuss immigration over some Hell on the Border porter.
Democrats, too, could be invited.
Congressman Dennis Kucinich would be served Insanely Bad Elf. Congressman Henry Waxman would drink Grumpy Troll Lager. And Senator Robert Byrd would have the Old Peculiar.
Of course, White House Chief of Staff Rahm Emanuel would attend these meetings, drinking either a badass ale or a permanently pissed-off Pilsner.
And we won't tell you who's getting a bottle of Mad Bitch.
This could work for international summits, too. Call over the British, French, Russians, Chinese, and Canadians for a round of Arrogant Brit, Frosty Frog, Russian Imperial Stout, Red Menace Big Amber, and Moose Drool.
Now, Iran's President Ahmadinejad has a brew that's practically made for him. Serious madness. Having trouble with the Pope over abortion? Have him up for an angry monk while the president drinks devout stout.
Automakers? Kickstart Oatmeal Stout.
Sarah Palin? Arctic Devil.
Swine flu victims? Isolation Ale.
And for the hosts of Mouthpiece Theatre, 2 cans of Jackass Oatmeal Stout.
Thank you.